Hey, fourth graders, we're going to continue with our problem string. This is problem string number 26. So you will need your number corner book and a pencil. Some of you have used your number corner book. You'll be on page 26A. Some of you have used your math journal, and some of you are just using paper. So whatever you need to jot these problem strings down onto that. Before we begin, I want to just take a look at what we did in problem string number 25, and that was fractions of a whole. So as you can see right here, we have 16 tiles. And so the total is 16. We don't have to write anything down right now. We have a total of 16. If I said what is half of 16, you would tell me it's 8. And if I tell you what's 1/4 of 16, well, we know from fractions, 1/4 is half of a half. And half of 8, right? So half of 16 is 8, and half of 8 is 4. So 1/4 of 16 is 4. Now, with our GeoBoard, we also were able to do 1/8 of 16. And that is breaking up the fourth again in half. So 1/8 of 16th is really half of 4, which is 2. So that is like kind of our preview for now. And then what do you call it? We're going to start our problems. So you should have your page set up. So that way, let me get this out of the way. So that way we could see problem, strategy, and then connections. Move me over there too, connections. Our first problem is simple. It's 1/4 of 16. So 1/4 of 16. Now we know we can think about 16 as the whole divided by the denominator. 16 divided by 4 is 4. Because this is a unit fraction, we only need 4 one time. So 4 times 1 is 4. So 1/4 of 16, it's like taking the whole number 16, dividing it by the denominator 4, which gives us 4. The next one is 1/8 of 16. So we kind of like did that in our preview, 1/8 of 16. But now we're looking at the whole is still 16th, but we're looking at a different denominator of 8. 16 divided by 8 is 2. And because this is a unit, 1 unit, you only need 2 one time. So 1/8 of 16 is 2. The third problem is 2/8 of 16. That's actually perfect. 2/8 of 16th. We found out the whole is 16 divided by the denominator 8 gives us 2. But because we need 2 units, it's 2 times 2, and that means 1/8 of 16 is 2, but 2/8 of 16 is like taking that 2 parts of that 16. So looking at this model right here, we could see that if we divided this up into 8 parts, so if we divided this into 8 parts, oops, not letting me write on here, dividing this into 8 parts, each part is 2. And because we need 2 parts, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles in all. So 2/8 of 16 is 4. The next problem is 3/8 of 16. 3/8 of 16 is like 16 divided by 8, which we know is 2. But this time your numerator is 3, so we need 3 times, and that answer is 6. And we look back at our model over here. Now we want a third of the, so we have 1/8, 2/8, now we have 3/8. So 3/8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles. 3/8 of 16 is 6. Now, the next problem is 4/8 of 16. Now, some of you recognize that 4/8 is 1/2. And we know what 1/2 of 16 is. But we're going to follow that same strategy. We have the whole 16 tiles divided by the denominator 8 is 2. And because our numerator is 4, we're multiplying 2 times 4. That gives us 8. And this checks because half of 16 is 8. So that's perfect. And the last problem in this problem string is what is 5/8 of 16. And we know 16 divided by 8 is 2. Now you have your numerator 5, that's 10. And if we go back to our model, we have 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, and this is 5/8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 tiles. So for your connection today, I want you to jot down that any combination that involves multiplying a whole number by a unit fraction. That's unit fraction means the numerator is 1. By a unit fraction, it can be solved. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. It could be solved by dividing whole number by the denominator. And denominator. The denominator is the number at the bottom. Now you saw when we had, so if it was a unit fraction, dividing it by the denominator gave us how many tiles in just one of the fractions. If we needed 2 of the fractions, we double it. If we need 3 of the fractions, we tripled it. If we needed 4 of the fractions, we quadrupled it. 5 of the fractions, we times it by 5. And that basically is it in a nutshell. Pause the video if you need to print this or to copy this. If you haven't done so, take a picture of your work in your Number Corner book or wherever you have put this. Make sure you've got all the problems like how I have them for credit. Take a picture and submit it to your Canvas assignment. All right, good job, 4th graders.